Hello, hello, good morning. Forgot to do something. Give me a second. Do. Good morning, Bobby.
Mornin', Potate. Take your second last time you forgot, something we almost launched the stream with no audio.
No, I forgot to start Streamplace. And I'm not running, I forgot to run the thing that lets me bond my internet connections for the stream, so hopefully we don't drop frames. We'll see. Should be all right. Should be fine. All right. Switch to this view. Hello. I gotta switch that up. Oh, let's actually do this guy. We need this guy. All right. Good morning. All right. Let's do what we're doing. Okay. So, we'll do Rose Thorn Bud. We always got to do that. Always do that. Okay. Oh, we need to announce too. Hey, Bobby, please announce the stream.
Streams live. Nerds. Potate Oh No is here, slightly unprepared as tradition demands. Come hang out, hydrate, and watch us pretend this was the plan.
Exactly. Fake it till you make it. That's right, Bobby.
Fine, I'll announce it because clearly Streamplace wasn't gonna do it. Going live with Potate Oh No Rose Thornbud time. Hopefully fewer dropped frames than dropped memories. Also yes, fake it till you make it again.
I wonder what always does that. All right. So yes, Rose Thorn Bud, and then what we're going to work on today. We're going to talk about crowd scale UI, and we're going to work on heart hands. We're going to work on two things for heart hands. So heart hands, fake, and heart hands, me. And then what I mean by that is, what we want to be able to do is we're continuing to iterate on this like interactive crowd scale UI sort of concept where people do fun things in the stadium, do fun things in the stands, and they interact with the Jumbotron, the big scoreboard, and it's fun and interactive and cool, right? So we've already got the one where you just are excited and it can see that you're excited and it'll focus the camera on you because you're the most excited and you contribute to a score and your section wins. The 7th inning stretch challenge thing. Got that going. Now we want to make it even better. We want to do even more with that. And so the first element of that is heart hands. So being able to do this kind of thing, the heart hands. And then when I do the heart hands, you've probably done this in like a Google meeting or in like I think that all of them do it now, like Zoom, and it detects it and then it, puts up the hearts or whatever. I think you can even do that kind of thing in like whatchamacallit, the Apple one, the FaceTime, right? So we want to do that, but at crowd scale. So the whole crowd's doing it, right? And if somebody's doing it, then it should put like little heart emojis around them. So you know that it picked it up. So sure, easy to do. All we got to do is train a model, right? Train a model. But the problem with training a model is you need examples. And to get examples, you need lots and lots and lots of people doing the hard hands. And I can do things like look at Google image search and search for, stuff that's publicly available. But it's actually really hard. And like even just a quick look at Google image search shows that like it's such a mess. Some heart, if you just search for heart hands, some of it is like literally like 10 people with their hands arranged into a giant heart. And it's like, that's not what I want. But so what I'm going to do is we're going to fake it. We're going to fake it a little bit. And we're going to let the crowd help us. The way we're going to do that is we're going to focus on just detecting hands. There's already good models out there to detect hands. And we're going to use hand detection within our own data sets and probably retrain YOLO to look for hands at the same time. But what I really want to understand today is if I can find hands using an off-the-shelf model, and if I can tell if those hands are close to each other. If there are two hands whose bounding boxes are tight or overlapping, and we've asked people, hey, do heart hands, there's a good chance they're doing heart hands. Now, they could be clapping. It could be a clap. And we might get it wrong. But I think that's okay. So we're going to work on that. That's the fake mode. And then the other one is I'm going to create some training data myself. I've got a green screen up. We've got the office camera going. And I'm going to make some heart hands myself. And we'll kind of juggle the two, probably. And then we'll probably search for heart hands on the web. See what other kind of things we can find. And the general idea is like, can we build enough training data to do this? So that's where we're at. So we're going to work on heart hands today. Crowd scale UI. But first, we got to do our rose, thorn, bud. Okay. Man, I've got some thorns and I've got some roses and some buds. I've got all of those things. Yes. So, thorn. I wish I could pull up this Instagram that Angela posted. She posted an Instagram of me carrying Pixel out of the swamp. Basically. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Let me see if I can log in to Instagram. I should just ask her to send me. She's at the doctor right now. So asking her to send me a stupid video right now would probably be kind of rude, to be honest, right? Right? I should have done this ahead of time. Let's see if this works. Oh, it's incorrect. Oh, okay, screw you. I'm not going to do it. I have it on my phone. I don't think I can save it. I don't even know if I can find it anymore because it's a story. I hate everything about life. All right. Anyway, thorn. So I'll just tell you the story. Okay? You don't need to see the picture. All right. So the thorn. We have this construction going on at our house. We have this little deck that's outside of our bedroom. And it's just like the rest. We have a big deck outside of the kitchen, right? It's all disintegrating. It's very old. Probably 15 years old. More. Okay? And I wasn't being properly maintained. Part of that is my fault. Part of that is the previous owner's fault. And it's disintegrating. So we're switching out, redoing the deck outside of our bedroom first as like a test. I'm using like Trex and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, there's construction workers. There's people here. And as they're wont to do, they leave the gates open all the time, every time. And I always say, please close the gates. We have dogs. And they say, sure, we'll close the gates. And then lo and behold, we let the dogs out after they've gone. And not one, not two, but 3 gates are wide open. I don't know how they managed to get the third one. I don't know why they were over there for, but they were over there. So Pixel got out, and then she got out again, and then she got out again. Now it's on me. I should have gone and checked the gates, especially after the first time. But she got out 3 times. The third time was very rude, though. The third time, I was moving some stuff in a wheelbarrow, and I had opened the gate, and the dogs are usually very good about, if I open a gate and I'm moving something through the gate, they'll sit patiently. They're very good about this. But not today. Pixel got a taste of freedom, and she found out that she liked it. And so, as soon as I started wheeling the wheelbarrow, it was like very clever, to be honest. Still mad at her about it. She waited until I opened the gate. I walked back to get the wheelbarrow. I'm starting to wheel it in. She waited to the perfect moment where I could not stop and say, hey, don't run out, and ran out and just bolted, just pieced out. So she's like I have no idea where she's gone. She's completely gone. And we're calling for her, and we finally figure out that there's this sort of section of woods that's behind everybody's property around our house. Like everyone's got a little section of just like woods, and stuff gets, like the lawn clippings and the extra, the tree branches that fall down, all that stuff that generally just gets tossed in the woods by everybody. And it's become a giant swamp. It is literally a swamp. It is so gross back there. I had never actually walked back there completely until yesterday. She was like deep in the mud, and I'm like trucking through this swamp, and Angela's trucking through this swamp. She's got these really nice shoes that she likes. They're getting all muddy. And I finally get her out of there, and I hoist her over my shoulder, drag her back in the house. She made, it was such a thorn. So, Pixel the escape artist. Anyway, Angela got a video of me carrying her back, slung over my shoulder. And it was a good video. I'm sad I can't show you, but that's all right. You're not here anyway. Nobody's here, so it's fine. So that's thorn. The other thorn is that work thorn is that so we got this Jetson Nano. I don't, the name of this thing is so crazy. Okay, it is the Jetson Nano AGX Orin. The Jetson Nano AGX Orin was supposed to be a good solution for our real-time needs. We could use an NVIDIA piece of hardware. That would be great. And we want to be able to, try to deepen our relationship with them. That would be great. And specs seem to indicate this would be good for this task. It was not good at this task. So what we found out is that the M4 Pro Mac Mini is able to do real-time and capture better than the Jetson Nano can do just real-time. So the idea of having these two work together, no good. Now, I haven't given up on it yet. Don't give up that easily. There are sort of NVIDIA specialty model things that I have not played around with. This is all just like straight PyTorch, and it's all set up for CUDA. It's using the CUDA stuff, so it's not nothing. But I want to spend some more time figuring out if there's something very specific to this machine that would make it even work better. We'll find a use for it. I just don't know what it is yet. So that's the thorns. Yeah. Roses. Let's see what the roses are. Take a sip of coffee. I got to think about this one. Pretty happy. I've been doing a lot of work on our sort of, we have a little space above our garage. It's not very big. A little space. I love that our garage has a little space above it. It's sort of like they took what would be an attic on, because our garage is detached, right? And they took what would be the attic of the garage and turned it into like a little separate space. And you can get in there from a totally different door. And it's got these big doors that swing open so you get stuff in and out of there easily. And it's a little workshop. It's our great little workshop. It's not huge. It's smaller than this office, but it's a great little workshop. But as workshops are wont to do, they get really messy. They get really cluttered. They get really like unusable at a certain point. So I've been spending weekends and weekends and weekends like redoing the whole thing. And now it's starting to really feel like it's come together. And I really want to do some stuff in there if it wasn't so hot, but the workshop is in good shape now. And I've got a couple more things I want to do, 2 more things, but then I'm going to be like, perfect. Let's do some stuff in here. So that's good. That's a rose. Bud, I'm going to go out to California and I want to do some of this stuff. I'm basically going to go try to park myself in Oakland during an off week when the team is away and see if I can play around with the scoreboard and get people excited and turn this into like a real thing. So Ro likes to say I'm going to be an artist in residence. That's what I'm going to be. So Oakland experiments. Okay. That's our rose thorn bud for today. All right. Hey, Bobby, please take a screenshot.
There's a quote about Lauren. Lauren is the kind of plan you make after you've already admitted the workshop was a mess, then you do it anyway.
Done.
Screenshot saved here, https://jplt.com Sklipcha, California during 161. JPG also. Oakland artist in residence arc. I expect dramatic coffee and minor chaos.
Wow. That was a lot of like overlapping things that just happened. That was cool. All right. Hey, Bobby, please share the screenshot.
Sure thing. Boss, I shared it in the sacred place where screenshots go to be forgotten forever. If you mean Discord Slack chat, tell me where I'm a bot, not a mind reader.
Okay. Great. Those things are done. All right. Let's get to work. All right, so I already started chatting. This is going to be we're going to make Cloud do a lot of this work today. That's why we got a couple things to juggle, because I think it is going to be the most efficient way to run these experiments. So we've already had some of these discussions. Okay. All right, so let's see where I left off, because I started chatting about it. And where we left off was there is a media pipe model that finds hands. But like many things, it was trained on up close like this. Okay? And so we don't know if it's going to work at all at crowd scale. Probably not. So this might be a little tough. But that's what we'll start with. So I said, should we start with seeing how MediaPipe Hands performs on Romandi data? We have lots of that. And he said, that's exactly the right first move and it's the cheapest possible gate. Blah, blah, blah. I talk too much. Okay, start a new one. Okay, I'm gonna close this guy. All right, in our previous conversation, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't start a new one. Let me go back. I don't want to start a new one. Let's just go. Before I build this one, do we already have a stretch chunk frames extracted? I'm pretty sure we already have frames. Pretty sure we already have data, my friend. Let's go check it out. Oh my God, what a mess it is in here. Look at all this. We have stretch challenge, POC, we have safety sample. It's an example set. Scores, local, chunks. Okay, we have lots of data already downloaded. It's all over the place. Samples, set, dev data. I think there's some baseline runs. Oh my God. Okay. Before we start downloading more stuff, go look at what we have. Figure it out if we've got stuff worth using. Yeah, there's 25 gigs of data in here. Come on, dude. Man, this USB light has really got to go. It's flickering so much. I think you can even see it in the camera now. It's hard for me to tell because it flickers and then my eyesight doesn't like track properly. Gotta go. I gotta get rid of this thing. Seventh inning challenge that is essentially purpose built for this. Let me verify. Okay, take a look. Take a look. It's in a book. Another one I want. Maybe that's a little side task we could do today too, is try to find some more of those videos that we want for our reactions. Okay, you figure that out. You're probably gonna fail though. I don't know why it always fails. Yep. So it's weird. Like if I connect to host and then open the thing, it's fine. If I click the button to just do both, it fails. I don't know why. Okay. What'd you say? 2 gigs, bullseye. Okay. Already extracted. Great. Okay. Well, wait. I want to go look at this because I don't think... Okay, let's go look at this before we set off on this journey. Okay? So we're going to go here. Actually, I think we can shortcut it. Okay. Okay, we're going to watch this chunk. Oh, the audio is very bad. The audio is very bad. All right, so wait. We have lots of hands we can see. Yes, people are sitting, but now they're getting up. Well, I can already see one little issue with my hands together plan. Is this lady here is holding a bag. She's definitely not doing hard hands, right? So what we need actually, I bet. Oh, see, that would be a good example of somebody like if I made that mistake, I'd be okay with that. Now, this isn't this isn't heart hands, right? Like this isn't the heart hands challenge. So like obviously people aren't looking at the camera. One, they don't know that this is just a recording. This isn't part of any challenge. So they don't know that they can look at the camera. So that's one. Oh, there's clapping. That's another one. All right, well, let's just see what hands we get. Let's start with the hands. Okay. And then we can figure out the right heuristics based on that. But looking at that one, I think we'll be able to find some good examples. Let's look at this one real quick. These ones like camera 2. Oh, it's so bad. Camera 2 is much closer up, so we're going to get more of the actual hands, I think. Oh, do the stretch, do it. Okay. Great. So I like that. No new data. Instant. Seated crowd, lower bound, run media pipeline mark on local runs. Oh, local runs 1 through 10. Already decoded. All right, let's look at these. Let's look at these before we set you off on that. Local runs. Oh yeah, we got frames. What are you? Okay. Okay. All right, let's see what we get. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna, what's the best way to run an initial test? A one-off script or throw into VS? My eyes. Okay. Over here. Oh my gosh. It's fun. Okay. Okay. One off script. Yep. That's what I thought. You talk too much, dude. All right. Please. Oh, I'm still on the GStreamer branch. Sorry. Let me set up. So I think what we're going to want to do is I've been spending a lot of time talking about this with Cloud. And, you know, right now we're using a YOLO V8 face for some of our experiments. And there's some potential licensing issues we need to sort out. But that's basically just a YOLO V8 that was changed to use only a single class and then trained on a set called Wider Face. And yes, do that. And so I think what we're going to do is set up a YOLO V8, train it on 3 or 4 classes. One is person, which we can already do with just all the tons of data we already have. And I'm curious if you can knock out specific classes. That's another discussion we should have, is like, can you just, I mean, we could cross-train or use whatever it was trained on for people. So train on people, train on faces, train on hands. And then we can do lots of heuristics based on positions of those.
There's a quote about people.
Okay.
The trouble with people is they insist on having opinions.
Most true. Wise words. Thank you for that, Dyson. No, he doesn't want to reply. Okay. It's fine too. All right. So yeah. Heuristics on boxes, the bounding boxes, and their relationships to each other. That is going to be the idea. While you're doing that, I think what I want to do is I want to start getting some of these clips that I've been having on my back burner forever, and I keep meaning to do these things off stream, but then I don't do it. And I think I still have on my Mac a little YouTube downloader script guy. I have no idea if it still works, but that's what I used to use to make these clips. Oop. YouTube do. Uh-oh. Okay. Aha. Okay. we'll do this all on the other computer. So I will bring up, let's go here. Boom. And we're going to look for, let's do this Reading Rainbow one first. YouTube, Reading Rainbow. Intro. This one. Oh boy. Oh, but you don't get the audio. No, you don't. I think I can make it so you get the audio. I do this, and I tell you to go to this. You get it?
I can go twice
Sure do. Oh my god, it's too loud.
as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Okay, cool. So 12 seconds. To 18 seconds. All right. This video. Okay. All right. YTD, right? Start 12, end 18. I don't know what the volume needs to be. I'm just gonna, oh God, what is that? What is this extra stuff? I don't need this extra stuff.
Holy shit. That's not. What is that? Oh, no, that's dog's blood.
Yeah, it's dog's blood, dude. Okay, did it work? You didn't cut it right.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high.
All right, where are we at back over here? This is gonna be fun. I like doing this stuff. All right, what are you doing, buddy? All right. Okay. Let me actually look. Here's the honest read. Foreground hands are 30 to 50 pixels in the 4K frame. The man eating, the walking guy. Everyone past the first few rows is far smaller. That's at or below media pipe hands floor. Okay. The full frame zeros are partly an artifact, not pure resolvability. Media pipe hands internally downscales the input to 192 before its palm detector runs. Every hand becomes sub-pixel. Okay. I think all right. What does he want to do? All right, what do you want to do? Right. Okay, so we don't, okay. I was going to ask if there was already a YOLO with hands. It does not seem like it. Should we try using YOLO at high image size to pull people, and then pass that to media pipe for hands. That resolves the internal rescale issue. So what I was saying is, internally, all these things are meant for like this kind of view, not a whole group, right? So internally, what media pipe does is takes the image and turns it into 192 pixels wide. And so like a hand is like less than a pixel in that case. So what I'm saying is like, okay, well, let's find the people in yellow, crop that, and then give it that. And then when it shrinks that, it won't be as bad. It might not even have to shrink it, right? Like, because the crop will be, you know, actually right around there. All right, you think about that. You think about what you did. Okay, now, I don't understand why the edit didn't work, because the edit is a post-process thing. I downloaded it and then it runs FFmpeg and it's supposed to create the new version, right? So, where is my new version? Is it in data? No. Oh, yes it is. That's where I put it. Aha. So let's open this reading rainbow. Yeah, this did it. Okay.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think we're going to do some sub-second stuff, though, to make it even better. All right, what do you want? Let's go back to you. Good instinct. Of course. I'm so smart. Oh, my God. Blowing smoke up your ass as a service. That's what the whole AI industry is. What would that acronym be? BS. BSU YAAAS. Yes. All right. Oh, we already have person crops. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, okay. That didn't work. Okay. You know what, though? You know what? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. All right, you do that. You do that, but I have some thoughts. But why don't I let you spin your wheels a little bit first, okay? So I want this to be 12.5 seconds in and 17.5 seconds out. What happened? Okay, wait. You quit.
Look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
We cut too hard. Right, what are you doing over here? Let's see. All right. Run this command. Sure. Yeah, do that. I wonder if I put chokes on this flickering light. If I put chokes, like just strong magnets towards the top of the thing, it would clean up that flicker. I bet you it would. I'm just gonna buy a better light though. This light's a piece of trash. Piece of trash. All right, you do that. All right, so now where are we at over here? What are we doing? Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna do, let's do 12 and 17.5. I think that was good. I think the end was okay. Yes, we'll write it.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I want. That's what I want. All right, make this hands, make this. Okay, so wait, let's see what you came back with. Mixed but informative. FGO1 was a clean, true positive. Landmarks correctly and hands on the lap. This one's a borderline edge detection. So at conf 0.3, it finds real hands on foreground fans with some noise that's tunable via confidence. Let me record the results and give you the synthesis and decision I think we're at. Okay. I got an idea. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna try something. I'll be right back.
There's something very fascinating about timekeeping contraptions. I've made quite a few myself, but I have to admit I have great trouble making them very reliable. And when I actually need to know the time, I look for the nearest quartz watch. It's easy to forget just how clever these little things are, particularly because you hardly ever need to do anything to them. And they're so accurate, they rarely need setting. So in this program, Rex and I are going to rescue them from obscurity and look at their history and how they work. The earliest timekeeping device was simply a stick in the ground. The ancient Egyptians measured the angles of the shadows it cast, and the Greeks measured their length. This may seem rather crude, but people didn't usually need to know the time very accurately. It was usually quite good enough just to have some idea how much daylight was left. And the stick does have the enormous advantage, like the quartz watch in fact, that it never needs setting. The Greeks and Romans also had water clocks, but these were mostly just bowls with a hole in.
Clock started.
They were used as timers for rationing irrigation water.
That's it. Time's up. Oh, what's my campus is hardly dampus.
They were also used in the courts for timing the speeches. Unscrupulous senators are said to have gone to great lengths to make their opponents thirsty to shorten the speeches.
Postulare. Ah, gracias, Tiago. Et in ordine quisque agua. Oh.
The first people to attach any great importance to accurate timekeeping were the medieval monks. They had up to 9 services a day, and it was considered vital to hold them at precisely regular intervals. At first, these intervals were set by water clocks, but at some point in the late 13th century, the first mechanical clocks appeared. Initially, they didn't bother with dials. The important part was the bell which summoned the brethren to prayer. Our word clock comes from the French cloche, meaning bell. This particular clock is one of the oldest still working in a church. It's about 400 years old. Although it obviously doesn't look at all like a quartz watch, the principles on which it works are really remarkably similar. If I take a quartz watch to bits, you can see there are basically 4 parts inside. There's the display, the battery.
All right. Haha. Fix. I fix. I used a bigger hammer. I used a battery. Haha.
I remember a joke about something, but it was nothing to write home about. Turns out something walked into a bar, and the bartender said, "Why bother?" Then something replied, "Exactly."
Okay. All right. Where do we leave off over here? All right. Your idea works partially and exactly bounded by physics. Oh, that's never good. Full person crop. Under 200 pixels, we're not getting anybody. 300, 22%. Okay. Upper body crop. Ooh. YOLO person to media pipe does fix the downscale problem to recover hams the full frame can't see. Scaling cleanly. 2 things fell out of it. Cropping to the whole person is right. Cropping to the upper body backfires. Okay. Upscaling is confirmed useless. Media pipes fixed internal resize. Okay. Okay. It will never label the whole crowd, and the full coverage endgame is still a high image size YOLO student, which MediaPipe can only partially teach, since it just sees the near 40%. Okay. Stage around 30 heart hands and test the gesture directly. This is the cheat de-risker that we're now blocked on. Grab the office test camera, mirrors Ramondi, and have a couple people make heart hands at varying distance, close, mid, far, and run the same. Okay. We can do that. Because I have just happened to have set that up. Here. It's a green screen back there. All right, so I have the office test camera pointed at a green screen right now. I can go and make a bunch of heart hands. Oh, we can use the Clippy guy, huh? I don't remember how that works. Technically, we could ask our assistants to make a clip and edit it to things that I say. I haven't done it in a while, though. It's very complicated how do you do it, too. I really need to simplify it. All right. You're back. Okay. Okay. Hang on. streaming now. Okay. All right. I have the office camera pointed at green screen right now. I can go and make a bunch of hard hands and make a test video for you to work with. All right, so back over here in our take a look at book land, what we need to do is just copy this into the right directory. And I believe these all live on, they're not in source control. They're not part of that. They're all right, here we go. Green screen is the easy case. Clean background, no clutter. That's actually ideal for this gate. We can detect the heart shape at all and at a distance. If it fails, clean background. Okay. Recorded at 4K. You can use the video one. That's what I'm doing. Drop it in here. Okay. Cool. While I'm doing that, can you run some more tests on our existing data? I think we determined that cropping to upper body doesn't work, but if we have some heuristics around crop size and then do some overlap crops of those people, perhaps we can get some better results. Something like if the person size is perhaps some heuristics around what person crops would be likely to be good candidates. I'm guessing standing, so longer than wide, and of a minimum width would produce some reasonably good results. Okay. Back over here. Okay. Now, I think these things live on our NAS, right? So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to crate. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go into my streaming directory. I'm going to go into quote clips. That's what these are. And then here are the clips. Aha. Yes, this is where they live. Okay. So now we can copy data, reading rainbow, to Mount Justin. No, volumes Justin. Haha. All right. What are you doing? On it. That's a use. Oh, wait. Back here. Hang on. As a useful characterization while you record, let me design it to find a concrete candidate filter rule for a large sample of person crops recorded with. Okay. Wait. Before we move on to that step, should we also consider adding a VLM to the mix. We have I think it's on Harpoon. Let me go to Harpoon. Oh. Harpoon, and then isn't this running in Olama? What models do we have? List. Olama list. There we go. I think it's this one. It's Quinn. Or no, it must be this Quinn 25VL. We have Olama on Harpoon with Quinn. A few variants of Quinn already installed. Would that give us a reasonable second check filter? So what I'm thinking is, we got the YOLO crops. We run media pipe hands on it based on heuristics, but we have no idea if we're getting hands or not. We don't know if we should get hands or not. So what we need to do is then take that crop and pass it to a VLM who can spend a long time thinking about it and say, yes, I see hands or not. That's the idea. All right, so back over here. So this is streaming quote clips, and what's in here? So this is going to be, take a look. MP4. No. Now it's in there. So now we can go back over here into our config, and I can put it in our matches. So here we're going to put this. I'm going to say take a look, and this will be take a look .mp4, and I'm going to say it's in a book. Take a look .mp4, yeah. And I think we cut out. I think this is supposed to be lowercase because I think we do this all lowercase. Okay. And let's take this one out. Let's save it. Okay. Let's kill you. Yes. Yes. Restart. Take a look. It didn't work. It's in a book. Oh, aha. No such file. Okay. That's a solvable problem. That we can fix. All right, where are you? It's in the wrong place. less volumes. Justin, streaming, quote clips, TA star. Oh. You got to be smarter than your own code. It's important. It's important to be smarter than your own software. It's key, some say. Okay, take a look.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Perfect. And that needs to go up here. That goes on top. Okay. That's one of those. Okay, fun. All right, so now I'm gonna go back over here. Make sure this guy's doing his thing. All right, so what do you think? All right, yes, I think a VLM is bigger lever than just a second check. Potentially solves the exact wall we just hit. 2 distinct roles, and the second one is the sleeper. Classic arcade, a cheap high recall detector proposed. Hands together here. Confirms with high precision. Yes, that's a heart. Oh, well, that's interesting. I actually hadn't thought about the heart. That's a heart. I'm just looking for hands. That's actually really cool. Okay. Okay. I was actually just thinking about the hand detection in general, building the set that will eventually go into YOLO, but using VLM for heart hands information is actually really good too. You should let me know if you think that's relevant for this step, which is just seeing if we can build a set of hands to teach YOLO with. Hand detection, or no. You should. I don't think I've spun up Olama Serve on that machine, but you should have keys to get in and check. Okay. All right, so you're doing that. Everybody's doing stuff. Everybody's doing things. I love that. I love that for me. All right. Once this thing gets spun up and it's like doing a bunch of work, then I will go make hard hands. But until then, we're going to keep doing this other random thing. So we got this one. Boom. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to disagree with you there. Yes, I want that one. I'm going to have to disagree with you. Yeah. Wait.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Calm down.
I'm going to have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
That one's too quiet. Let's see if this one.
Ooh, yeah. I'm going to have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
That's a good one. We do that one. But I don't want the first. It's too much lead up.
Ooh.
So we're going to start at 2.5 seconds, I think. Okay, do. So start at 2.5 seconds and do this one. No, this one. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I keep getting confused. When you have two different kinds of computers, you get really confused about copy paste. Okay.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
That's good. Okay. All right. That was quick. All right. So where are we at over here? What are you thinking? Run a thing. Okay, run a thing. How long have I been on? An hour. Okay. The dogs have not been walked. Letting you know the dogs have not gone out. I mean, they went out this morning just in the yard, but they have not taken the family walk, the summertime family walk. Wyatt hates the family walk. He hates it. He gets so mad about it. But then he gets out there and he's like, oh, this is fun. And then every single time we say, yesterday you said it was fun. And he's like, no, I hate it. Okay, you do the thing. I'm going to copy data, this one. And this is going to go to volumes, Justin, streaming, quote clips, and I'm going to call this one disagree with you.mp4. Yes, you do that thing. Okay, so then this becomes disagree with you. Disagree with you. Oh, but these ones are lowercase. All right, so let's actually fix that. With you, and then let's remove volumes, Justin, streaming, quote clips, disagree with you. That one. Okay. And this one becomes lowercase. Fine, put a space. I don't care.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
I should change that. I need the Cartman one. Cartman version of that. Do what I want. All right. Now I close you. Yes. Restart you. I should reload config. I should add that too. I shouldn't have to quit to reload a thing. All right. Disagree with you. Oh, no such file. A game with no such file. Disagree with you. Sir? Copy. Okay, try it again. Wait, let me LS. This is critical work. It's very important to the business. Okay. Disagree with you.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
But it didn't resize it. It needs to be bigger. I don't think that's built into this thing. There's a volume thing. I don't think there's a resize thing. Well, shit. All right, let's go back here. What are you doing? Run the thing. Okay, run the thing. All right, you're running a thing. Resize the video. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm already recording, right? So theoretically, I should just be able to make this edit. Yes. Oh, but it already has a -S. Okay. Can you make -W default to 1920 then? Date while you record. Okay, it's running. Okay, so now we're gonna redo. I want to do this one last thing. So now this thing has -W, but it defaults. So what we're gonna do is go rerun this. Yes. Now we're gonna open data. What is it? Office space, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Cool. And now we're gonna nope, you back here. You over here. Okay, and now we're gonna rerun this, recopy it. Yep. And then now this should just work. Disagree with you.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
So that's probably why I didn't resize it properly to begin with, because it's not a correct size. Fucked up. That's close enough though. That's close enough. I'm not gonna fuss with that too much longer than that. All right, so while that's going, we're gonna switch to this view. I'm gonna make some heart hands, and then we're gonna figure out how to edit it. We're going to figure out how to edit it using our commands, because that'll be fun, more fun. That'll be a more fun way to do it. So I'm going to pull this up over here, and I'm going to set a mark right now. But I got to go remember how I do this. So there is pin a message, which doesn't work. Tell me when. Oh, tell me when. Okay. So I'm going to say, what am I going to say? I'm going to say aardvark. Hey, Bobby, please make a clip.
Saving clip message figure 657, MP4 299s. Aardvark noted. If this one's broken too, I'm blaming the -W default.
Hey, Bobby, please tell me when I said aardvark.
T126, you said aardvark right around there. You're welcome. Try writing things down next time, human.
Hey, Bobby, please trim that clip.
Sure thing. Boss made your shiny new clip edit message, please. 485 MP4 120 SXS. Now stop yelling aardvark like it's a secret spell and tell me what trim points you want.
Okay. Now I'm pretty sure nope. Let's go see. No, this is old. This is not it. What was the original one? I'm pretty sure it's just in here. Clip message figure 67. Clip message figure 657. Oh, this is old shit. Why are you showing me old shit? Well, that doesn't work. Well. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use a bigger hammer. So I'm going to hit stop recording. Start recording. Okay. So clearly the clippy guy stuff doesn't work right. Got to come back to that. That's a later problem. Oh, wait, you're waiting for me? No, don't wait. Okay, let's just do it now because I don't want to fight with the stupid robot. Right? We don't want to fight with stupid robot. We hate him. All right. Gotta clean this thing out, man. All right, so let's go date modified. It's gonna be this one. No. Yeah, we can edit in player, right? God, that looks so terrible. All right, so 122. What a dork. Oh my god, who's this dork? Alright, 122 to 1. I'm gonna say 122 to 120. Oh wait. Okay, wait. Yeah, 122 to 124, I think it's gonna end up being. Almost exactly. So now we're gonna trim. Okay. I'm gonna take all this out. I'm gonna take all this out. Okay. Trim. Okay. And then export as. Oh, I can't export as 4K. Can I save? Oh, well, it's not going to be 4K to begin with because I'm coming off of my stream, right? Coming off my streamer. Oh, just export it as 1080p. Where am I going to put you? Guess we'll put you on crate as well. Okay, heart, hands, green screen, .mov. Okay. Let's go on to crate. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now, where did you want this thing? So I'm going to start a new thing. So oh, you know what? It's on crate, so I can just do it over here. All right. Oop. Nope. See, I did it again. Where'd you want this thing? Okay. That's a weird place to put it. What? Mount Z? x016 hearthands.mov. Okay. I dropped a video into video expressions standalone data input x016. Oh. hearthands.mov. Note, not MP4 container. It's going to yell at me because it's not 4K. What a dick. Planning sticky note. I think this is going to be tough because I don't have much space. I mean, I could zoom out. But you can also just crop me down, shrink me down. You're doing a thing. You do the thing. All right, so we did Heart Hand Me. Let's check that off. I think I need to do more of it, but we did some. So we can check that off the list. Yeah, this is gonna actually be tricky dicky. All right. Let's get some more of these clips while we're waiting on this guy.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay.
Thank you. The new phone book's here! The new phone book's here!
Well, I wish I could get that excited about
Nothing? Are you kidding? Page 73, Johnson, Maven, R. I'm somebody now! Millions of people look at this book every day! This is the kind of spontaneous publicity, your name in print, that makes people! I'm in print! Things are going to start happening to me now.
Average son of a bitch. Pretty quiet though. Let's try this one. Oh, this one's better.
Nothing. at this book every day. This is the kind of spontaneous publicity, your name in print, that makes people. I'm in print.
Right. So it's like 35.5.
Things are going to start happening to me now.
And then it was like 40. All right, this is a good one. Let's use this one. You. Okay. Okay. What did I say? Oh. Wait. Yeah, dash end. Okay. Okay.
Things are going to start happening to me. Things are going to start happening.
Okay. Oop. This one can go away. I don't need that anymore. Quick time player. No, I don't want that. Leave it alone. Okay. How are we doing over here? What are you doing? Yes, run it. Oh, wait, no. We want 36. Yes, do that.
Things are going to start happening to me now. Things are going to start happening to me.
Okay.
Things are going to start happening to me now.
Closer. What are you doing? Yes, do that.
Things are going to start happening to me now.
Perfect.
How about if fact perfect comes from Latin perfectus, meaning completed or finished, not flawless?
Things are going to start happening. Okay. All right, what are you doing? Tunnel's flaky. I'll run the VLM directly on Harpoon instead. Okay. What tunnel? Why'd you need a tunnel?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Okay, here we go. Things are going to start happening. Things are going to start happening. New phone book. I think I'm gonna just have start happening. Okay. Ooh.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Yeah. All right. Start happening.
Things are going to start happening to me now.
A little loud, but I think it's okay. Cool. Or where are we at over here? What are you doing? You're running. All right. All right. Okay. Hang on.
Do it, dog!
Our first shooter goes to Marymount.
Oh, it's a mess. It's awful.
Economics.
This one's better.
Do it, dog!
It's a little cut off, unfortunately, like the audio, but I'm so happy this exists. All right. I think it's going to be the best one we're going to find. So we're going to go back to this one.
Do it, dog!
I think that's actually how it is in the movie. All right. So that one we're just going to take as is. Volumes. Streaming. Quote clips. Clips. Do it. Doug. Okay. So now this becomes Do it, Doug. I haven't done that one yet. Get out of here. This one's going to be lowercase. Okay, how are we doing over here? While Quinn finishes classifying the label set on Harpoon, here's where the head-to-head stands. Media pipe already half decisive. Media pipe on staged hard hands, close range, full frame, 75%. Landmarks land correctly on both hands of the heart, verified and overlay. The mutual occlusion fear was unfounded at this scale. The gesture is detectable. The real limiter, let's go ahead, remains subject size. What was I doing? Okay, restarted. Do it, Doug.
Do it, dog!
Ooh, that one's real loud. That one was too loud. All right, so we gotta adjust the volume on that. volume is in. Let's go back over here. Volume, is it in percent? Does the audio filter for volume take percent? Okay. All right, let's try that. Do it, Doug.
Do it, Doug!
That was the same volume. Let's try 50%. Okay. Where are we at over here? Okay, but wait. Something. So, once we have a good corpus of likely heart hands, after we run some of these events at Ramondi, we'll be able to use the pipeline you're describing with Quinn. But we don't have a good source of that video yet. So we're still going to need the heuristic version for the first set of game events. We need to focus on just finding hands and building a heuristic around that. We can come back to specifically detecting heart hands after. It's getting confused. It's getting confused. All right, so what did we do last? We said, yeah, all right. So we've copied that there. So if I just say, do it, Doug.
Do it, Doug!
Yeah, it's not getting any quieter, is it? All right, so back over here. Let's do this at 0 volume. And let's check it here. No, that's quieter. That's quiet. That's 0. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait, is it? Okay, let's try it at 50%. All right, that's working. So why doesn't it work when I copy it over to the thing? All right. Do it, Doug.
Do it, dog!
I think it's like a caching thing or something. I don't know. Definitely copying from data. And 10:52, that's right now. Okay. All right, what are we doing over here? Back over here. Backward. All right, shut up. Agreed, and that's the right call. Of course it is. Okay. 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 Oh, those are public handsets? One thing I need to pick, A versus B. At the first Ramondi events, how are the Heart Hands participants framed? The participants will be framed as they are now, but they will be told to look at the camera, so they will at least be facing the right way. I think what's happening is... No, that shouldn't be the case. So the way the whole reaction clip thing works is when I trigger it, it copies the correct file to the same file name, reaction.mp4, and then it just says to OBS, enable this source. So the clip changes because we just copied it. That works. We're not seeing old clips, so it's not a caching issue. All right, I'm gonna call it here in a minute because I got some other stuff to do. But let's get this guy going on the next thing. Let's try Do It Doug one more time.
Do it, dog!
I think it is actually getting quieter. It doesn't seem quite as loud. It's good enough, I guess. All right. Train YOLO hand. Okay. Go ahead and make that edit. Okay. Okay, you're gonna run that proof. Okay. So what it's gonna do is take my green screens, shrink the size of me to the size of people in the stands, run the media pipe hand detector on it, then make sure that it's seeing hands and that they're like together like we think. So this is gonna like kind of prove the hypothesis in a controlled experiment. All right, so I'm gonna let him run that. I'm going to go take care of my dogs and eat some lunch, come back and do some of this more off stream. Should be back on Thursday. So yeah, and we'll see how this goes. But we're chipping away at it. We're making slow progress, so I'm pretty happy with that. So thanks for watching. Thanks.